The Fortescue River Gas Pipeline is an underground high-pressure natural gas pipeline that represents one of the Pilbara's and Western Australia's most important pieces of new energy infrastructure. Constructed between July 2014 and March 2015, the pipeline is the largest built in Western Australia in more than a decade and is integral to the future growth of the resource-rich Pilbara region. The pipeline corridor stretches for 270 kilometres from Compressor Station 1 on the Dampier to Bunbury natural gas pipeline to Fortescue Metals Group's Solomon Hub mining operation, about 60 kilometres north of Tom Price. At Solomon Hub, natural gas from the Fortescue River Gas Pipeline is used to power the site's 125 megawatt power station. For Fortescue, natural gas provides a cleaner and cheaper alternative to traditional diesel power generation.
As you know, mining operations rely on a lot of imported diesel. The pipeline will help provide the opportunity to switch that diesel use to gas, initially for things like power generation. There are two main benefits. One, firstly and foremostly, it reduces operating costs. Historically, diesel has been a very expensive source of fuel. Secondly, it offers a great deal of environmental benefit in terms of the reduction in CO2 emissions. I think in the long term, our hope is not only will gas be used for power generation, but also potentially for transport needs as well.
In addition to fuelling wider growth across the Pilbara, the Fortescue River Gas Pipeline will bring immediate benefits to Fortescue's Solomon Hub operation.
For FMG, it's critically important that we continue to drive efficiency and productivity through every part of our business, and reducing C1 costs is important for us in the long-term sustainability of our company. This allows us to reduce our energy costs, which represent around 10% of C1 costs, by some $20 million a year by conversion of the Solomon Power Station alone, and also opens up the opportunity for us to convert mobile equipment from diesel to using gas, which is lower cost and more efficient.
The Fortescue River Gas Pipeline project was a joint venture between DDG, a 100% owned subsidiary of Duet Group, and TEC Pilbara, a 100% owned subsidiary of TransAlta.
We set ourselves a really aggressive target to complete the project, and I think we delivered a fantastic result. So while the pipe was being constructed, our team was preparing the power station and ensuring that it was ready to operate on gas fuel as soon as it was available, and both pieces of that came together beautifully at the end. TransAlta is really proud to have been involved in delivering this important piece of infrastructure for this part of the Pilbara and creating this result for our customer at Fortescue together with our partners.
Through the successful completion of projects like the Fortescue River Gas Pipeline, DDG, or DBP Development Group, has forged a reputation as a safe and reliable developer, owner and operator of key energy infrastructure assets.
We set up DDG really as a way of extending the 30 years experience and capabilities of the Dampier to Bunbury Gas Pipeline Company, and being able to apply those skills to grow new business in terms of gas pipelines and the associated infrastructure, initially within Western Australia, but potentially looking at opportunities elsewhere.
Projects like the Fortescue River Gas Pipeline are providing Western Australia with a cleaner, greener energy source to help power everything from light globes to mine sites. DDG takes pride in establishing, maintaining and operating the infrastructure required to meet this need as the state's demand for cheaper and more environmentally sustainable energy grows.